This is the HP LaserJet M430f, a monochrome all-in-one that promises fast prints, strong security, and easy fleet control. My first moments with it were all about speed and simplicity on Ethernet. I plugged it in, let it pull an IP, grabbed the driver, and had a clean test page out in a few seconds. The first page time of around 6.3 seconds feels real, and the default two-sided printing is set the way most offices should run anyway. From my experience, this machine is most comfortable when you feed it a steady, moderate workload and manage it over the network like a proper office device. It's compact for what it does. The footprint doesn't eat the whole desk, but when trays are extended, it needs some breathing room. The build feels solid, not creaky, and at about 28.7 pounds, it's easy enough to shift around once and park it. The 4.3-inch color touchscreen is bright and responsive, but in my opinion, it's a bit small for navigating deeper menus or typing long email addresses at the panel. I leaned on the web interface and admin tools instead. Paper handling out of the box is 350 sheets total, a 250-sheet main tray and a 100-sheet multi-purpose tray. One nitpick is the main tray won't hold a full ream, which means I end up topping off more often. You can add an optional 550-sheet tray to get up to 900 if your team grows. Setup on wired Ethernet was smooth. Windows discovered it quickly, and the basic driver install was straightforward. I did hit a separate case on another PC running Windows 11, where I had to fall back to a generic driver for scanning because the dedicated tool lagged behind. Not a deal breaker, but it wasted time I didn't plan for. There's no built-in Wi-Fi, and that surprised me. If you need wireless or Wi-Fi direct, you'll have to add the HP JetDirect 3100W accessory. Once it's on the network, mobile printing via AirPrint, Mopria, and HP ePrint just works. Printing speed is legit. The spec says up to 42 pages per minute, and in my runs, large text documents sustain an impressively fast pace. Duplexing doesn't crawl either. Text looks crisp dense at up to 1200 dpi using HP FastRes ProRes, and simple charts hold edges nicely. For me, the bigger story is scanning. The 50-sheet automatic document feeder does single-pass duplex, which means it scans both sides at the same time. That alone changes how quickly I can move through a stack of two-sided forms. I hit around the advertised speeds for grayscale and was pleasantly surprised by mixed pages with light graphics. The panel's scan workflow is powerful, but a few software quirks got in the way. I couldn't set a simple auto-naming scheme like Scan01, Scanner02, and I learned to confirm I was done with a batch or the file wouldn't save the way I intended. The good news, stitching multiple ADF batches into a single PDF works, so long jobs don't have to be split. On the admin side, HP Wolf Enterprise Security is a real draw. Self-healing BIOS checks at startup, memory monitoring, and firmware integrity validation aren't just buzzwords here. They're table stakes for devices that live on corporate networks. With HP WebJet Admin and FutureSmart firmware, I can lock down settings, push updates, and keep things consistent across a fleet. That said, consumables are locked down too. It uses HP 58A58X toner, and dynamic security will block non-HP chipped cartridges. If you rely on third-party toner to trim costs, this model will fight you. One more thing I tested was the monthly volume. HP recommends 900 to 4800 pages. I pushed way past that 1 month, roughly 27,000 pages, to see what would happen. I started to see faint toner streaks across full pages, and the ADF hesitated more than usual. That told me exactly where this device sits. It can sprint, but it's not built to run flat out all month. Key features that matter to me are the 42 ppm print speed, single-pass duplex scanning, default two-sided printing, gigabit Ethernet, and the security stack that keeps the device from becoming a weak link. Memory at 2 GB helps with larger jobs. I also like that it supports walk-up USB, scanning to network folders, and fax for teams that still need it. In my opinion, the biggest miss is the lack of built-in Wi-Fi in 2025. The optional dongle fixes it, but it's another line item and one more thing to manage. The points I keep coming back to are straightforward. It's perfect for small to mid-sized teams that live on Ethernet, print mostly text, and need quick two-sided scans. Print quality is sharp and consistent within the recommended volume. The touchscreen is fine for basics, but I preferred using the web interface for setup and workflows. From my experience, driver maturity can lag during OS changes, so plan for that if you're standardizing on the latest Windows builds. Expansion with the extra tray is worth it if your tray gets frequent reloads. And I can't stress this enough. If wireless is a must, budget for the JetDirect accessory or pick another model with Wi-Fi onboard. I'd recommend this for offices that value security and manageability, run wired networks, and average under 5,000 pages a month. It also fits legal, accounting, and front desk environments where reliable duplex scanning is a daily task. If you push constant heavy volume, want third-party toner, or expect plug-and-play Wi-Fi, you'll be happier with a higher-tier device or a model with wireless built-in. In conclusion, the HP LaserJet M430f nails the essentials that matter to a lot of teams: fast prints, fast scans, strong security, and compact size. It asks for a few trade-offs: no built-in Wi-Fi, proprietary toner, and a small screen. But inside its lane, it's steady and efficient. Respect the recommended volume, run it on Ethernet, use the admin tools, and it will feel like a reliable part of the workflow, rather than another gadget that needs babysitting. I will leave all the information about the HP LaserJet Enterprise MFP M430f Monochrome all-in-one printer with built-in Ethernet and two-sided printing, 3PZ PHY, in the comments. I hope to see you again in the following videos.